A fast food worker arrested for serving a salty hamburger to a police officer. The charge is reckless conduct. Now, Kendra Bull was released on bail and says it's the cops who went too far. She sat down tonight with Fox 5's Julia Harding. Julia?
Well, Russ, Ms. Bull says she could not believe it when she was arrested last night. She says putting too much salt on the hamburger was an accident. She never dreamed she'd end up in jail because of it.
For me to get arrested over a burger, there's so many other things that they need to be worried about.
Kendra Bull was working the night shift at this Union City McDonald's, mixing the meat for some hamburger when she says she added too much seasoning.
Instead of having the little holes that it usually has, it all just poured out.
Kendra says she made the burger for herself for dinner break and grilled the rest as well.
The supervisor came and asked me, she was like, who put all this salt on her? And I was like, I did, but I did it on accident. And she was like, well, this is too much salt and we're going to get a complaint about this. But while she was telling me this, she was still putting the burger together.
Turns out the hamburger was given to a Union City police officer. The officer says it made him sick, and the next thing Kendra knew, she was being questioned and arrested.
In this police report, officers say they thought the salt and pepper had been poured on the hamburger on purpose. They took pictures of it and then took the officer who ate the burger to the hospital.
It did have a lot of salt on it, but it was still okay for me to eat.
Kendra called her fiance to tell him she was headed to jail.
I'm like, you got to be kidding. Too much salt? I'm like, nobody ain't going to arrest you for putting too much salt on a burger. And she's like, well, they doing it now.
She spent the night behind bars before appearing in court this morning. She pleaded not guilty and was released on a $1,000 signature bond.
Something is intentionally done. We have the camera that shoots right down on the table and the grill. So it wasn't done on purpose.
Now, the Union City Police Department will not comment on this case, and neither will McDonald's. The public defender asked the judge to dismiss this case this morning, but he denied that request, saying Kendra Bull may not have intended to harm that officer, but that it was in reckless disregard she allowed the excessive salt and pepper to be added. Bull had the option to be tried by judge or jury. She opted for the jury.
Now, police called for backup to actually make this arrest, right?
3 officers were there at the McDonald's responding to this call.
It does make you wonder why she didn't simply throw that meat out when she realized she'd made the mistake.
Right. She said her manager noticed it. Of course, that manager won't comment, but who knows?
Julia Harding, thanks for